Both head coaches are suspended today, by the way. Luca Rossatini and Paolo Tramasani both picked up red cards in the recent league games, for Roma away to Lazio and for Como away to Milan. So Leonardo Montesano is on the line for Roma today in the absence of the head coach. Couple of assistants for Como, Davide Bori and Marco Bruzzano. Davide Bori, who is the assistant coach on the sidelines for Roma Women today. It's going to be the visitors who get this game underway, playing left to right in the first half, the setting sun. Really is a lovely place to come to a match when the weather is like this. Ball played back to Marcus Gilardi. Like Kaitite, Lithuanian international, the centre of that midfield for Como, having a splendid season. When you say that they're 8th in the table, it doesn't sound good, but 2 wins in a row would suddenly see them up into probably 4th or 5th anyway, and challenging as they are already for European qualification, with the top 3 to make it into Europe. 4 points behind third place at the moment, Como. Probably need to win this one. It's a big ask. Here's Leon with that ball inside to Avi, who's been fouled right on the edge of the box. Rishon, the offender, and a free kick in a really good position here for Roma. If anything, maybe just a fraction too close to the goal to get it up and over the wall. Early opportunity already for the league leaders. Giuliano and Kiki, the 2 players over the ball. Giuliano, that was going in. Great angle here to see it. Beautiful free kick and a very good save by Gilardi. Siki with the cross deep towards the back post, and the header is back across with the referee. Roma looking to keep up a record that's going back quite some way now. They've scored in 58 consecutive home games in Serie A. Extraordinary record, really. Roma are playing with a bit of a breeze at their back in the first half. Silverson. Dragoni. Gregi. Pressure here on Chiefs, who's managed to turn away from two players, but Como making life difficult for the Roma midfield. Silverson again. One other game being played at the same time as this one, Sassuolo against Milan. Harvey played at pace there towards Vion, a difficult one for her to control, which has put Gilardi under real pressure there. Vion, referee, was very well positioned to see that that wasn't a penalty. Good persistence though from Evelyn Vion to force that error from Gilardi. Gotti finds Markusson. Markusson, the Danish fullback. Here's Howard now. Gotti has a little look up. Dion with the flick on, but the Pavan was there. Pavan is having a very good season. Howard. Does well again to let the game flow. Did see a foul there. Say it for Gregi. Giuliano back to Kiki. Good confident football by Roma, but again the pass has gone astray and Nadine Nischler has picked it out. Oh, that was an ambitious effort by Nischler. Goalkeeper wasn't sure where she was there. And it's gone out for a corner, I think. Yeah, corner has been awarded. Really quick thinking by Nadine Nischler here. She spotted the goalkeeper was off her line. And although it was going wide, Baldi wasn't going to take any chances. That was the incident at the other end of the pitch. Definitely no foul by Howard there. Como's first corner of the game. Berish's cross goes beyond everybody. The ball is still there though. Antoine gets it away. Mina Bergerson not taking any chances. Puts it out for a throw in to the home side. Here's Heatley, the Australian. Reggie has made a good run and a good challenge as well by Secotti. there by Petite. You can hear that wind blowing in the pitch side microphones. As I said, it's in favour of Como in this first half. The shadows just starting to lengthen as well as the sun goes down. 6:15 local time in the evening. Chiriacas lost out to Evelyn Villon there, but Chiriacas back goal side to make that block as the pass was played through by Villon. Chiriacas, another of the Australians on show this evening. Giuliano, Torgerson. Plenty of players forward for Roma in this attack. Torgerson delivers a very good cross. Cheeky, I thought she was going to hit that first time initially. In the end, it's Nadine Nischler who makes the block for a corner kick. So second corner of the game for Roma to be taken by Manuela Giuliano. Deep towards the back post. Heatley was there but couldn't direct the header. Winnie Heatley from Port Douglas in Queensland. Winona, to give her full name. Gotti, crossfield ball. Howard is going to have to scramble to keep that in play. Push by Tiki there. With my hands on. Heatley, who was part of the Australian team, beaten 1-0 by Japan in the final of the Women's Asian Cup. Very good Australian team, the women's football team in Australia. When you look at it, some seriously good players. So does the Japanese team, obviously. Japanese players really starred for Roma in recent years, notably Saki Kumagai. Wonka Minami as well. A real favourite with the Roma crowd. Heatley looking for options. Crowd making plenty of noise. They're out in good number as well for this game. Double still on for Roma, of course, into that cup final where they'll face Juventus yet again. Greggi. Bay. Powerful run by Bay and a good block. Heatley's done very well there to dispossess Berisha. Now Harvey. This is where she's dangerous. Good ball in as well. Howard got her head to it. Here's Dragoni. Another dangerous ball into the area. Just missed by Evelyn Vion. A tricky one for Gilardi because she didn't know if Vion was going to get a touch or not. Harvey again taking on Marcus and go either way. Richon who makes the clearance this time. Here's Maya Anton, the Canadian. Ferguson gets it back from Dragoni. Julia Dragoni, of course, on loan from Barcelona, who've had a very good week. Absolutely thrashing Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League quarter-finals. What a crowd as well. Just over 60,000 to sell out at the Camp Nou for that second leg against Real Madrid. Great crowds all around actually in the quarter-finals. Bayern Munich at 25,000 for their quarter, 17,000 for Chelsea against Arsenal, 15,000 for Lyon against Wolfsburg. The crowds coming out in big numbers. His cross is just beyond Dragoni, who was coming in. Here's Silverson. Dragoni again. And it's out for a corner. Roma increasing the pressure. Really nice ball into the area there from Catherine Beye. Corner kick has been taken quickly, and that's well claimed by Gilardi. Subject of European competition. Of course, there is the second competition for women's football in Europe this season for the first time, the Europa Cup. Two Swedish teams into the final of that. Swedish double, if you like, with Hammarby against Häcken. That's the final to be played over two legs, home and away. Lovely trophy as well, and for the winners, apart from the trophy and the glory, it will qualify them for the final qualifying stage of the Champions League next season. There's a lot at stake in that second competition. Here's Greg. They couldn't keep it in. To Nisha. Here's Sophie Howard. Ferguson looking to go on the outside. Has support there from Pavin. Oh, it's a lovely ball inside. Nearly found her teammates in the centre, but Greggi was there to bring it away for Roma. Giada Greggi showing really good pace here. Still going, Greggi. Nice ball to find Evelyn Vion as well. The shot from Vion, oh, that's a brilliant save. For the second time in this game, after Gilardi has denied Roma. Magnificent save. Super break by Giannigregi. Dion, got plenty of power into that shot. That's a brilliant save. Really fantastic goalkeeping. Corner number 4 of this first half for the league leaders. Anachiki towards the near post. It's dropped by the goalkeeper and it's in. Roma have the lead. A mistake by Asra Gilardi coming straight after she made that wonderful save. And the ball stabbed to the net. Might be Javi who's got the final touch. We'll see in a second in a crowded box, but you've got a feel for Asra Gilardi. She's made 2 fantastic saves in this game. This was a comfortable take for her, really. And there was Javi to stab it to the net for her first league goal of the season. A vital breakthrough goal for the league leaders. Midway through the first half, Roma 1, Como 0, and it's Emily Javi, the goal scorer. She's had terrible problems with injuries, Emily Javi. So good to see her fit and well again, and she reacted really quickly there. Here goes Javi again. Taking on Dijon. The shot blocked this time by Markussen. From the shadows, it's going to be Giuliano to take it this time. And it's headed to the net. It's another corner. It's another goal. And it's another one for Javi. Brilliant delivery from Giuliano. And Javi now jumped everybody and flicked the header to the net. And a vital second goal for Roma. What a day for Emily Javi. Her second. Chidiak. 28 minutes on the clock. An immediate response from Como. Como with Nischler, the layoff for Kaitite, and it's in. They have a goal back. Alex Chidiak
And an immediate response from Como. Loose pass inside. Heavy touch by Heatley. And Nischler with the layoff. Nischler, I thought it was Vaitek Kaitite. It was Alex Chidiac who's managed to squeeze it past Rachele Boldi. And all of a sudden this game on again, 2-1. That's a great response from Como to the concession of those two quick goals. Scored against Fiorentina back in December, against Sassuolo in February, and now she has a goal in April against Roma to make it 2-1. Just a very sloppy goal for Roma to give away, lacking in concentration at the back. That heavy touch by Heatley. Here's Chiki. To clear that one in the end, up as far as Dragoni. Another threatening ball into the area, well challenged by Rachele Boldi. Apologies for the slight break of a picture there momentarily, and Reggie is fouled. Taban maybe a little lucky not to get a yellow card for that. She knew what she was doing.
Hold it, hold it, hold it!
Here's Gregi. Giuliano, loose layoff. Chidiac, the goal scorer. Goal will have given Como so much confidence. You can see it in their play. Chidiac with that ball forward, a slightly loose touch this time though, and Gregi has it for Roma. Flipping one forward for Edlevion. Harvey's arriving in the centre. So is Giuliano. It was Giuliano with the dummy, but nobody was able to read it. Baba. Sotti. Now Agnete Marcusson. Of course, they've been pressured there by Emily Hobby. Here's Mischler. A neat little 1-2. Played some nice football, Como. Markerson. A nice little return ball as well. And the referee thought about that one. As Pavan went down in the area. Pavan wants them to make that, ask the question of the officials. She might have a good argument here. Matilda Pavan. It will be checked on the pitch side monitor, the video support system. This is a nervous moment now for Roma, particularly for Rachele Baldi. Big decision to make here for Mattia. Neska. Bob. With the ball around the corner, Dragoni will chase it. It's going to be difficult to keep that in play though. And for a goal kick. Ortiz. Mischler now. With Chidiak. Pavan is making a run down the line. Instead it goes back to Howard. Here's Pavan now. Dispossessed though by Dragoni. There. Here's my Antoine now. Deacon. There. Mischler worked hard in this first half for Como, both in a defensive and attacking sense. They're looking to curl one in behind, but the pass was overhit. Easy for Yardi. What a response this has been from Como. They're back on level terms. And Nadia Nischler with their 7th goal of the season. Don't mind that graphic, that is goal number 7 of the season for her. Brilliant strike. And a well-worked goal. Good football all the way down the pitch. Smashing strike beyond the reach of Rachele Baldi. Having been 2-0 up, Roma have been taken back. And Como back on level terms. Roma 2, Como 2, just before half-time. good goal. That will be confirmed in a moment. And it's 2-2. And what a match. Roma, they really rock back on their heels now. Having been in a very comfortable 2-0 lead. Julian. Here's Vion. Overton has to scurry to keep that in play. Please. Roma have won 9 games in a row against Como, 7 in the league. So they have been very dominant against Como. That's how it was looking early on, but Como have responded so well. They've shown real character here, away from home, against the league leaders. 2-0 down. They've managed to get it back to 2-2. Roma looking to do something about that just before half-time. Giuliano's cross cleared away by Rison. Here's Chiki. Nice ball for Vea. Now Harvey. Chiki again. Howard was there to get the header away. Beyond from close range, it's gone well wide. She'll be disappointed with that. That definitely falls into the scoreable chance category. See the frustration written all over her face. It remains 2-2. Back to Gaitite for Richon. Nischler managed to keep that in play and managed to retain possession as well. She's done well. Here comes Como again. Chidiac, the scorer of their first goal. Here's Berisha. And it's deflected! Oh, it's 3-2! Unbelievable! Forteza Berisha with the cross. Winnie Heatley stuck out a leg, deflected the ball past Rachele Baldi, and would you believe it, just before half-time, Como have turned this around completely. Extraordinary. Chidiac driving forward. Berisha given far too much space there, and Heatley with the outstretched leg, diverting the ball to the net beyond Rachele Baldi. And having been 2-0 down, Como will go in at half-time, leading by 3-2. Most unfortunate for Winnie Heatley. Sets us up brilliantly for the second half. Still 3 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this first half to play. Ferguson. To Mayanako. Reggie with that ball over the top. Beyond Dragoni though. Dragoni felt she was being pulled back there, just asking the question of the referee's assistant. Ferguson. High lofted ball towards the back post. It'll be picked up by Avi. Abbey curling one towards the back post, and Sophie Howard got her head to it again. Well defended by the Scot. That's up Como once more. To the Baba. Shot. Fine. Chikotti. There's some gaps all over the place here. This time Heatley is there to get it away. Dion melting it on, but couldn't find a teammate. Here's Lina Bergerson. Now we're back to Riton. We'll just like to see this through to the half-time whistle, I'm sure. Good tackling by Chikotti. Gilardi, first time clearance from her up towards halfway. A wasteful pass by Vea, giving possession away. Bergerson, back to Kadite. No foul. It's going to be time for Roma to launch one last attack in this first half. Tiki. Well, there is the half-time whistle after a sensational first 45 minutes. It was looking good for Roma, 2-0 up, 2 goals from Emily Harvey in the space of a couple of minutes. But a brilliant response from Como. Alex Gidiak, Nadine Nischler, and then Winnie Heatley's OG, putting them 3-2 ahead, having trailed 2-0. It really is going to be such an exciting second half ahead of us at the Stadio Tre Fontana. But at half-time, it is Roma 2, Como Women 3. welcome back, half-time at the Stadio Tre Fontana. It's Roma 2, Como 3 after a rip-roaring first half. Roma are going to make some changes at half-time. Valentina Bergamaschi is being introduced, and also coming in, Shukura Oladipo. They and Heatley, the two players to make way, and I think there's going to be a third change here as well. Anasiki is the player going off, and Alea Pilgrim is coming on. Pilgrim, the Swiss international. Well, at times in that first half, the Roma defence did look particularly open, so maybe no great surprise that they've made those changes with Bergamaschi and Oladipo coming in. Second half underway, Roma trailing 3 goals to 2. Here's entitled Serie A Women. They draw a game. Como responded so well to going 2-0 down, completely turning the match around, but they can expect now a barrage of attacks from Roma in search of an equaliser. Oladipo with that touch. Foul throw. He's then given 2 off. Lagoni back to Togerson. Bergamaschi. Here's Avi. Drilling one. No! Only a minute on the clock in this second half, and Evelyn finds the net to make it 3-all. Well, the changes have paid dividends for Roma already. Super finish from Dion, her 3rd league goal of the season. She's been in very good form recently. 5 goals in the cup for her in that run to the cup final. Lovely ball in by Avi, and a brilliant finish from Dion. 2 goals and an assist now for Emily Avi, and Evelyn Dion drawing the sides level with a fantastic finish for 3-3. Well, I did suggest we'd have an exciting second half, and so it's proved already, just a minute in. Oladipo just shepherding that one back to Michele Boldi. Here's great. It's such a blow for Como. I'm sure the message to the Como players in the dressing room at half-time was keep it tight for the first 10 minutes of the second half. Togerson. Reminded of quite a breezy evening. You can hear that wind whistling through the pitchside microphone. It looks like a foul by Giacotti. The referee says play on. That was a foul by Bergamaschi. Retaining possession under pressure from Pilgrim. Got the ball there. Here's Greggy. Options right and left now. Pilgrim waiting for support to arrive from Togerson. It's Howard with the header away. When the sides met earlier on in the season in November, Como lost by a goal to nil. Roma's match winner was scored by Evelyn Dion in that game, so she has now scored home and away against Como this season. Berisha was the player penalised there. Free kick to Roma. Antoine for Bergamaschi. Giuliano. Here's Oladipo. Just a bit too high for Bergamaschi. Space here for Pavard. Neatly done by to Pavard. The shot from distance. Waved wide by so change on the way for the visitors. Bernardi is coming on for Berisha. And Markerson is going off. So double change. Kaylee Roman coming on for Daniette Markerson. She's slot in on that right hand side. Kaylee Roman. Gracie showed real tenacity there. Eventually the free kick is awarded. Trying to get Tite, the first player, into the referee's book. Here's Harvey. Ronan was there. There's a chance that the ball was played in towards Pilgrim, just couldn't get the shot away. Bernardi holding off Giuliano there, who was penalised. Chidiac. Beyond Ferguson and out of play for a throw-in to be taken by Thorgerson. Pilgrim will chase this. Good pace from Pilgrim to get there first and finds it! Well, the game has swung the other way again. Great resistance there from Alea Pilgrim. And what a way to open your account for the season. Big smile on the Swiss international face. drilled it to the net. She's had her injury issues as well. Leah Pilgrim, she was second favourite here. Chikote and Rito looked to have the situation under control, but Pilgrim rifled it past Gilardi for 4-3. What a match we have here. Such a blow for Como to concede two so quickly in the second half. Got to give Pilgrim so much credit there though. Riton had a couple of yards on her in the chase for that ball. Credit to the Roma management as well. Those substitutions really have made a big difference. Here's Nadine Nischler. Claims this time by Rachele Bolli. Oladipo for Maya Anton. Oh, crowd have found their voice again. Going setback really for Como, having come back from 2-0 down to lead 3-2. Suddenly find themselves behind again. Giuliano. Dion just unable to keep it in play. Remember, Como coming into this game had 4 clean sheets in a row. Huge credit to Pilgrim for that goal. You've really got to hand it to her. Here's Pilgrim again, the layoff for Cregi, didn't quite reach her. Dragoni managing to get that pass away to Thorgerson. Incidentally, I mentioned Leah Pilgrim has had her injury issues. This is her first appearance since the 11th of January. And she faced Juventus. The last league game was a game back in December against Ternana, so it's a very happy return to first team football for Leah Pilgrim. And she's made a real impact with that goal. Oladipo taking control of the situation there. Dion, that's a great layoff for Dragoni. Didn't quite reach Dragoni. Julia Dragoni has been penalised for a foul on Chikote. Como responds for the second time in this game. Here's Howard. Totti. Giuliano is there to stop her progress forward. Still managed to get that pass into the edge of the box. Here's Chidiac. Now Bergerson. Curling effort from Lena Bergerson, but it was always on the rise, too high. See what she was trying to do. Here's Greggy. Silverson. Pass wasn't really accurate enough, and Kaylee Ronan was there, the American, to put it out. Kaylee Ronan, who joined Como from Werder Bremen in the Frauen Bundesliga. Como ball down by that corner flag. Pressure from Maya Antoine, and now it's Greggy. Wants a loose clearance straight to Dragoni. Oladipo. Lovely first time football from Roma. Greggy trying to clip one through there to Vion. Pilgrim with the shot, which was deflected. It's going to be a corner. Giuliano making her way out to take this corner. You do feel another goal for Roma at this stage. A 2-goal advantage once more would probably be a knockout blow. Well defended this time. Giuliano looking to measure across, and it's claimed by Gilardi at the near post. Right to Zetite. Havan, who's on loan from Juve. Really, really good young player. Still the Havan. Another sweeping move forward by Como. Kaylee Ronan here. Right to Zetite. Ferguson. Oh, that's a foul by Oladipo. No free kick given. Ferguson can't believe it. Dragoni. Good footwork from her. He goes back to my Antoine. Pilgrim. For Sophie Howard. Ferguson. Like Kaitite forced backwards by Gregi. Coffey just keeps it in play. Pavan. Loose pass from Pavan, you don't see that too often. Here's Giuliano. Bergamaschi finds her captain. Giuliano's ball for Gregi to chase. Well, the crowd have got their money's worth this evening at the Stadio Tre Fontane. It's been a splendid match. Still 25 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. Pilgrim working hard again, putting the pressure on Cecotti there. That's great play by Alea Pilgrim. This is Fulgerson. You could see Leon was looking for the ball there. She's been dispossessed by Kaitite. Chidiac for Pavan. Chidiac, clever ball in front of Pavan. It's well defended by Oladipo though. Oladipo has been a rock at the heart of the Roma defence this season, and I think she was rested tonight more than anything else. I don't think she was dropped for her form, but back in now for the second half and playing very well once again. By Antoine finds Giuliano. Ferguson tidying up. Those are number 10s here, Chidiac and Giuliano. Going to be a throw into Como. Roma looking to win the Serie A Women for the third time. Twice winners back in 2023 and the following season in 2024 when they did the double. The league and cup double, and they'll be hoping to do the same again, meeting Juve in the Roma. Bergamaschi. Here's my Antoine. Gregi. Leon looking to lay it off there to Pilgrim. Roman. Good persistent play again from Alea Pilgrim, making life difficult for Giulio Riton. Now Sophie Howard, the former Reading and Leicester player, had a spell with Hoffenheim in Germany as well. Ischler looks a bit tired in this second half. Nadine Ischler was very good in the first half. Here's Dragoni. Giuliano. Roma dictating the pace of this game now, retaining possession pretty well. Giuliano. Torgerson. Lovely 1-2 with Pilgrim. Dangerous ball across that 6-yard box. It was a very intelligent cross by Torgerson. Here's Gregi. Another ball drilled across, and this time it's Howard who puts it out for a corner kick. Overhit this time by Giuliano. Bernardi just crowded out of it, the substitute Veronica Bernardi. Roma have it once more. Heavy touch by Bergamaschi. Looks like a foul by Valentina Bergamaschi there. The referee allows play to continue. Dion got back to win that ball back for Roma. It was Nadine Nisler who took the knock. She's okay though. Baldi's first time clearance. Now Gregi. Bursting forward at pace. Does it so well. Harvey is wide. Harvey cutting in. The effort is wide of the upright. Gregi picked up a knock there. She played that pass away to Emily Harvey. Loves to cut in like that on that right foot. Wasn't a bad effort. Probably always going wide though. Good to see she's back up on her feet. She's wearing a different coloured strapping on her left leg. It was yellow in the first half, black now. Looks like almost like a knee support. Although I'm no medical expert, so don't take that as gospel. Crowd lover. Cecotti has Ronan outside. Nisler, Ronan has continued her run. Bergamaschi across to put her out for a throw in. She's so reliable. Valentina Bergamaschi has been linked with a possible move to America, but at the moment very much a Roma player. Good block by Maya Antoine, really good defending. Harvey had picked up a good position inside the box there for Como. Well, they're not giving up without a fight, the visitors. Ferguson. The work rate of the Roma players has been exemplary in this second half. They've really, every time Como have had the ball, there's been pressure from the Roma players. Chicotti's ball, it's overhit though, easy for Baldi. Reggie. Right one in behind for the runners. Pilgrim, the goalkeeper, read that well though. Gilardi. Here's Pavan. Still going, Matilda Pavan. So the people got the ball. Again, Astrid Gilardi well outside her area, reading the situation well. The clearance still picked up by Dragoni. Bergamaschi. Here's Harvey. It's going to be a corner. Well, they scored twice from corner kicks in the first half. On both occasions it was Emily Harvey there wearing the number 11 jersey who profited, the first after a mistake by the goalkeeper and the second then a header from close range, flick to the net. Both times it was Giuliano who sent the ball in. Bergamaschi. Harvey again. Another dangerous cross into the area. Bouncing around in there, eventually hacked away to safety by Nischler. Dragoni. 1-2 with Torgerson. Harvey's cross. Nischler. Pavan just can't get past Harvey. Giuliano, that's a great ball to find Pilgrim in space. Unselfish from Pilgrim, and the goalkeeper makes the save to deny Dragoni. Really nice football from Roma again. Pilgrim maybe might have been a little more selfish there. It was actually Harvey who had the final shot in the end. But maybe Pilgrim should have gone herself. Here's Oladipo. Reminder that if Roma do win this game, it will put them 9 points ahead of Inter, with Inter to play tomorrow against Lazio. Here's Vion. Tried to stab that ball away to Pilgrim, but easily claimed by Gilardi in the end. Now it's Roman. Again, it's a looking pass there from Richon. Nina Bergerson had to backtrack to try and keep it in play, unable to do so. The fresh leg being introduced for both teams. Alice Corelli is coming on for the home side. And a big ovation for Evelyn Vion as she makes her way off. Having scored the third goal in this game to draw Roma level. Julia Richon is going off. Miriam Piki is coming on, and also coming into the game, Matilda Madsen. Around the other player to be withdrawn. I wonder will that necessitate a change of shape for Como. Giuliano. Here's the substitute, Corelli. Torgerson is there in support as well. Looks like Piki slotting in on this left-hand side. Place of Pavard. Giuliano, left-footed, good strike. Safe hands though from Asa Gilardi. It's rolling with the ball forward. Put out by Giuliano. Davide Borin just saying to Madsen to get down the line. Nischler for Madsen. Bergamaschi defending the ball well there. It's going to be a Roma throw in. 8 minutes plus stoppage time to go. They'll be in no rush to take it. Incidentally, in the other game that's ongoing at the moment, with 7 minutes to go, Milan lead by 2 goals to nil. Away to Sassuolo, a goal in each half from Sara Stokic. So Milan look like they're on their way to 3 points there. Should put them on to 28, just 1 behind Juve. Juventus in action tomorrow away to Fiorentina. Bergamaschi's pass inside to Dragoni. Foul by Nischler. Free kick to Roma. Here's Giuliano. Corelli. Just one defender too many there for Alicia Corelli. Ferguson's ball forward. Good speed there from Oladipo. Get there ahead of Miriam Piki. The Roma crowd know how important this 3 points could prove to be. Just the manner of it as well after going 3-2 down. The response in the second half from Roma has been excellent. Corelli beaten to it by Sophie Howard. Just 4 league games to play after this for Roma. Corelli to Pilgrim. Throw in. Torgerson offside as she receives that ball. The plan was to try and keep the ball in that general vicinity. A chance now for Como to clear. Oladipo's header, Nischler. Ferguson. That's Torgerson for Greggi. Ricotti. Bernardi. Just beyond Madsen. Merely a very good pass. You'd have to say, though, since they've gone 4-3 up, Roma have managed this game very well. Como have rarely threatened Rachele Boldi's goal. It's been much more solid in the second half, Roma. I think the introduction of Oladipo and Bergamaschi has certainly made a difference. And at the other end of the pitch, Pilgrim, of course, that wonderful goal to make it 4-3. An inspired substitution as well. Good advantage played by the referee there after Torgerson's handball. Here's Chidiac. And Oladipo. Very sound again to get that back to Baldi. Here's Dragoni. Roma nearly there to 3 vital points that will push them on to 43 at the top of the table. Inter will go into their match tomorrow against Lazio on 34. Avi had an excellent game on that left-hand side. Obviously the 2 goals in the first half, but the assist for Villon's goal was excellent as well. Reggie was clobbered there. Left right to play the advantage. Ronan was there to put it out for a throw-in. Marta Bandini is coming on for Harvey. Big smile on the face of the substitute as she greets Emily Harvey on the way off. Victoria Pinto, the Austrian, coming on to replace Vito Kaitite for the last couple of minutes. Pinto very much a forward player. Pinto doesn't have much time to make an impact here for Como. Just 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go. The Austrian on loan from Parma. Going to break here for Piki. Here's Peter, the substitute. Corelli got back there to help out. Now Chidiac. Ferguson. Ricotti. Good hold of play by Veronica Bernardi, but forced to go backwards to Ronan. Manson's cross into the area. Oladipo took control of that situation. The goalkeeper was well off her line. Here's Nischler. Pinto now. Just couldn't feed that cross inside with enough power to find Miriam Piki. to the 90th minute. Madsen's throw-in. Cleared away by Giuliano. Here's Howard. Gotti. Katie Roman with that lovely ball in behind. Super ball, the first touch though. It's just a little heavy. Maya Antoine getting a nick on the ball, and out it goes for Como's first corner of the second half, only their second corner of the game. As we move into stoppage time, 4 minutes of stoppage time to be played. 4 minuti. All hands on deck for Roma in defence here. Alex Sidiak swing this one in. Gotti got her head to it, couldn't direct the header on target though, with a half chance for Chiara Secotti. Ferguson. Still going, Mina Ferguson. Pinter. The poor ball didn't give Fiki any chance there at all. Ferguson. Oladipo was there to block that pass, finds Giada Gregi. And now Pilgrim. Good challenge by Howard, but it's going to be a Roma ball at the right end of the pitch as far as Roma are concerned. Ferguson just been told to get on with it by the referee, Mattia Maresca. Another Roma throw-in. Foul throw by Ferguson. Second foul throw in the game, penalised by the referee. Foul throw by Ferguson. Second foul throw in the game, penalised by the referee. Peter. Mancini was there. Get it back to Baldi. Oladipo's pass has gone astray, given possession back to Como, but good work by Gregi. Gregi thought that was going to be a Roma throw-in. There. Good challenge though by Corelli. That was important to win it back. Brilliant from Pilgrim. Really good. I think she's heading for the corner flag again here. Oh, it's good play by Pilgrim. One defender too many. Took another 20 or 30 seconds off the clock though. And the full-time whistle sounds. 3 vital points for Roma on the road to what they hope will be a third league title. What a dramatic game. 2-0 up through Emily Harvey after 28 minutes. And Como turning it around with goals from Alex Gidiak, Vladimir Nisler and Winnie Heatley. OG leading 3-2 at half-time, but into the second half, goals from Evelyn Dion, and that one there, Alea Pilgrim, who got the winner on 54 minutes. There were no goals after that. Roma locked it up and go 9 points clear at the top of the table before Inter play Lazio tomorrow. A very, very dramatic game at the Stadio Tremontana. Some great goals, some real drama, and in the end, 3 crucial points for Roma. Final score at the Stadio Tremontana in Rome of Roma 4, Roma Women 3.
Thank you.